Good morning. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Pause. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, let me fix the lighting. Oh, fix the lighting in here. Oh, so it doesn't. Okay. I don't know if I got to send anybody the link. Good morning. Welcome to Pause. I'm stretching out this morning, feeling good. Hey, good morning. Good morning, Erica. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to Pause. How y'all doing this morning? I'm feeling pretty good. Really thankful this morning just for, I don't know, I like waking up warm and I have like this new heated blanket that when I just wake up just toasty. It's my favorite. I like being toasty. I like being like, just snuggled up in the morning because it's been really cold here lately and it's going to get colder. So just, I don't know, tucked in like a burrito. That's me. Just give me all the sensory, the perception, the proprioception. Just give it all to me. Welcome to Pause. Nonstop stops here. I know you've probably had a wild week, and that is okay because we're going to find some rest and refuge this morning by taking a break. You know, breakthroughs. Breakthroughs is what we're after because breaks lead to breakthrough. So I don't know what that breakthrough might be for you today, but we are looking forward to a new thought, a new feeling, new meaning, whatever that breakthrough is for you. Feeling sleepy. Yeah, shifted sleeping schedule. Yeah. But you're here and the shift continues. You're going to keep going around until it's just locks in there and it feels good. But sleepy or not, thankful you rolled over, you got here. So you got to, do a couple stretches if you're also sleepy. It's early, right? It may be still dark where you are. Lights might still be low. So I totally get it. As long as you are alert and aware and awake enough to participate. I mean, I'm still feeling looking pretty sleepy myself. So, thankfully y'all don't have to, y'all see me, y'all get to hide a little bit. Not just playing. But yes, I am feeling incredibly grateful. I have a quote that I want to read. Y'all know I love quotes for my calendar. Oh my gosh. If you do not have this page a day gratitude calendar, you should definitely get one. This is actually a quote. So I'm going to read the quote from yesterday just because I want to save the actual quote for today for our body scan meditation, which will be halfway through our pause today. But the quote is from Natalie Goldberg, and it reads, "There are many ways to meditate. Whatever opens us, softens the heart, makes us alive to this human world, and helps us bear it, it is our path." What might meditation look like for me? So for us, it looks like a body scan. It looks like taking a pause. It might look like yoga. It might look like a lot of things, reading, thinking, listening. Yeah, I love this one too. But yeah, there's so many ways, and there is not a wrong way to do it. Doing what feels good to you. I've been talking to a lot of people who have been coming to our retreats. So if you are interested, you should definitely check us out on Eventbrite. We are going to be doing virtual silent retreats every other Saturday. So today, because we're together, there's no retreat, which means next week when we're together at the retreat, there's no community pause. So that's kind of like the schedule. But people that I'm talking to are like, we have this anxiety around if we're doing it right. And I understand because you might be looking around and seeing someone, oh my gosh, they're so zen, or things are happening for them. I don't know what that's supposed to feel like or happen for me. It is okay. I believe anytime you stop and take a moment for yourself, you're doing it right. If you're just breathing and you're breathing deeply, you're doing it right. Showing up for yourself and acknowledging that life is being lived is doing it right. So we don't want you to worry about doing it right. You come practice right here for free with us in community. every Saturday, or we have different activities going on, but you have an opportunity to practice, right? So don't worry about doing it right. Just focus on being here and being present. There's no better place than the now. So if you're here, right now, you're doing it right. Yes, so that was our quote. We are going to slide into this format. As you all know, if you are new to this, you may not know, but we have a format that's really simple for you to use. And so we encourage you to just kind of follow along if this is your first time. If you're watching on the replay, it is the goals format. So that's GOALS, gratitude, optimism, activity, learning, and sharing. So we don't go anywhere before we start with gratitude and optimism. So right now, if you're feeling comfortable, you do not have to. We welcome participation, but it's definitely not mandatory. We have learned from using YouTube Live specifically that folks kind of like to, kind of be that silent follower, that silent pauser, and just kind of watch the conversation or listen to me. That is fine. But let's talk about some things that we're grateful for. What are we grateful for this morning? Like I said, I'm grateful for my heated blanket this morning, okay? I don't know how I went 30 years without like having and owning one, but I've made it. So I'm super, super grateful for that. I'm super grateful for the fact that I have been applying to different like programs and just events to help this business get better and grow. And so I'm grateful that I've been able to stay up on the scheduling. You know how these deadlines go. So giving life to the deadlines. I had a really great time dancing around and doing my application, and my best ideas came just from even in the middle of that, taking a pause and letting my ideas formulate. You know what? We don't ever want you to miss $1 million idea again. So that's why I'm grateful for spaces like this, because when I'm pausing, my best ideas come, right? So hopefully that's also something for you. Grateful to be fully vaccinated. Yes, Erica made it through both rounds of the vaccination, feeling pretty good. Thankful that she didn't feel too many side effects or, things that kind of would have been a little scary. We've been hearing different things and people's experiences firsthand. So I'm grateful, Erica, for you even sharing, and grateful for everything just going well. So yes, really grateful that you are vaccinated. So yeah, that is gratitude, and gratitude has its own way of just like helping us stop and smell the roses, right? Feeling the wind, feeling the soil, the earthy, the luminous of that. It brings brilliance to how life is even, how life even works. I'm just extremely grateful this morning. And I'm going to breathe that in. Just breathe that in. Say we're going to breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. I am grateful for people who are still fighting on the front lines, especially in this pandemic. And those also include educators. If your people are like those who need help, and you have been gracefully and gratefully just pouring into people during a time when it's been such uncertainty. I'm very thankful for you, very grateful for you. All right. And yeah, what are we optimistic about? What are we looking forward to? I know one thing I'm looking forward to is I'm looking forward to the end of the month. So I started a new schedule where, I'm going to have like a more strenuous schedule in the beginning, like the first 3 weeks of the month. And then like now I'm planning to have like a recovery week every month. Again, got this great idea from a pause. But yeah, so I'm excited to just be working diligently towards all my dreams, all my goals, all my ideas. And I'm looking forward to a very intentional recovery week of less phone calls, less meetings, more leisure, more fun, so taking myself intentionally to new parks, or, I skateboard. So like I am hopeful and looking forward to learning. I learned how to skateboard at the end of last year. It was really fun, really missing that. Not that I can't do it, but it's cold in St. Louis. You know, it's different if we were in warm weather all the time. I'd be like outside all the time. No excuse, but it would be like just better and different scenery if it was warmer. I am looking forward to learning how to longboard dance. If you have not heard of that, you should totally look it up. Essentially, it is people dancing on top of a skateboard while it's moving. That is really heroic. It's beautiful. It's fun. So I can dance. I can now skateboard. So why not? Why not try to put it together? So looking forward to bumps and bruises, but now I have all my protective equipment. That's important. Elbow pads, knee pads, wrist pads, helmet. So I'm ready. I'm ready for the falls and I'm ready to dance. So that is what I am looking forward to. Yes, the idea of a recovery week. Yes. It's like, yeah. And it's like usually all the deadlines. And so I'm just gonna completely flip that. I'm right with you, Erica. So yeah, trying to reframe and rethink and do things that'll keep me in a positive headspace. Excuse me. So yes, I'm looking forward to it. Now, we don't know how it's going to go because, of course, I'm going to do my best to pump the brakes and slow down. But we know life keeps going. But I'm going to try. I think that's the best thing that I can do is pilot it out. It's very predictable. You know, as long as I keep living and I keep going, there will be an end of the month. And so I can intentionally let myself and others know, what's going to happen. So I will keep you updated about it. But yes, super excited about just more fun and more leisure, more laughs, more exploration. There's so much to learn out here. The world is big. And now that we are becoming vaccinated and, we will be able to slowly come outside, I'm just ready for some new stuff to go see and do safely. So yeah, a couple more gratitudes. Yeah, we love the gratitudes. Sprinkle them in. Gratitude, bae. Okay. Let's see. Grateful for the sun shining. Yes. And a roommate who has so generously welcomed me into her space. She sounds so fun. I hope I get to talk to her or meet her. But yes, grateful for that as well. Sharing spaces is super fun. But also we know, living and coexisting, that can be something to work with and try to learn how to do. So I'm grateful that is the case, the generosity in bringing together and just having community in her space, which is also your space too now, because you're there. So that's really beautiful. Optimistic. Yes, finding a pole dancing studio. Yes, works for the schedule and is a supportive. I hope you find that too, because you were really taking off. Okay. If y'all could have seen the videos and the pictures of the heels that are like, this tall, I was like, let me give you all the flowers, give you all the sprinkles and glitters, because sometimes I trip over my own feet in some Vans or just some tennis shoes. So even barefoot. So kudos to you, and looking beautiful and feeling sexy and empowered and just having fun and having that community. So yes, I'm hopeful that you will find it. We're just gonna, pull this law of attraction and you will find it. You're gonna get it. You're gonna have a great time. All right. So we're about a minute out from submerging into the silence. So that was like the preview. We started with gratitude and optimism, and now we're gonna go into the activity of silence. And so we ask that everyone just refrain from being in the chat so that myself and Erica can see if anybody needs help. If anybody needs assistance, we are here. We want you to be comfortable. We want you to feel good. So if it feels a little difficult trying to settle into doing nothing, we understand. Doing nothing is hard. Sounds simple concept. It's not easy. So it is okay if you're wrestling or if you're moving. You don't have to be completely still, right? Just try to eliminate all the human noise that you can, and you should be fine. So you all let me know that you're ready to pause. We have about 45 seconds. We're going to get into that. Just let us know. And thank you for being here. Our goal is to try to do 30 minutes of silence, so do as much or as little as you can. In the middle, we'll do a body scan meditation. I'll read you this gratefulness practice. And yeah, afterwards, we'll reflect and share. But yes, please feel free to call or text Erica. She is a part of our support system. You can hit that line, call or text. We got 10 seconds until we slide into the silence. You ready? All right. 3, 2, 1. We are 5 minutes in. Every 5 minutes, we'll do a check in just so you can enjoy the silence. Allow me to be your timer. So that's one less thing you have to stress about. But yes, feel free to adjust your posture, move around. If you need to drink, you have tea, water, coffee, whatever's in your cup. It's a great opportunity when we do check in to just, what do you need? Right? And just do it. Just free flow. So in the next 5 minutes, continue to settle in. Like I said, we know it can be difficult just going completely to a place of stopping. So keep settling in, push through it. You can do this. We'll check in the next 5 minutes, and keep breathing. Keep breathing. We are 10 minutes in. 10 minutes into the silence. You're doing wonderful. Why don't you give a big stretch? Oh, big stretch. Roll it out. Hopefully, you're starting to settle more into the silence and getting a little more comfortable. Relax your shoulders, relax any tension that you might have in your body. It's okay to be doing nothing. You're doing exactly what you need to do right now. In the next 5 minutes, when we check in, we'll start our body scan meditation with our gratefulness practice. We got something fun coming. Feel the relief of being in charge of taking a break. Well deserved, much needed break. All right. We are at the halfway mark. So, what we're going to do is we're going to do a body scan meditation. If you haven't done one of these, it's a quick and easy thing you can do anywhere, anytime to assess how you're feeling on the inside. So, what we do is we make sure we're just in a nice, comfortable position. So, if you're laying down, that's okay. If you're sitting up like me, you're in a couch or a chair, that's fine. You can also stand up if you want to. But first, get your posture, whatever your position is. Make sure you're just alert and awake. You want to gently lower your eyes. Lower your eyes, and we're going to focus our breath so that we can go deep to the inside. So we're going to breathe deeply 5 times together. And once we do that, I'm going to read this prompt and you just explore your body. You can try to go from top to bottom, but you can really enter at any spot as long as once you feel yourself on the inside, you take your time. That's part of what makes it a meditation. You really take your time to try to comb through every part of your body in any order. Okay, so we got our posture, we're going to do our breathing, and we're going to go within and you'll listen to me read this gratefulness practice and you explore. Simple as pie, right? All right, so let's get these 5 deep breaths in together. So we're going to pull in for 5 and push out for 5. Okay, ready? Let's go. One, two, three, that was 4. This last one, let's try to make it as deep as we can. You really want to hear yourself pulling the air in and pushing it out. All right, ready? Now imagine yourself making your way inside your body, whether that's through a small door on your forehead, somewhere on your side. Imagine yourself, visualize yourself on the inside of your body, and begin to explore. As you are finding your way on the inside, here's our gratefulness practice that is perfect for today. It's called Love Your Body. Use this precious time to practice saying, I love you to your body. So we're going to whisper or maybe think about that, but name various parts. I love you, toes. I love you, foot, and so on. You can make this simple or elaborate, including whatever parts of your body you choose, especially those parts that might feel difficult for you. Notice how you feel at the end and notice how you feel in and about your body at the end of this exercise. So keep going, keep exploring, just notice. This is about observation within. Observe how you're feeling. I don't want to give you too many words or clues because I want you to come up with those descriptors of how you're feeling from the inside. So we're going to take the next few minutes to complete our body scan meditation. And when it comes time to reflect and share, that's when we can talk about what you found going on the inside. And I'm going to do it too. We are now 20 minutes in. If you're still doing your body scan meditation, keep going. We want you to enjoy and observe how it feels to retreat within. So keep going, keep breathing. If you want to just return to the silence and continuing to clear your thoughts in your mind and settle into doing nothing, that's fine too. Just wanted to let you know where we are in space and time, and you're doing great. You are already reaping the benefits of silence this morning, 20 minutes in. We have 10 minutes left, so let's make sure we make the most of it. This is your next 5-minute check in. We are 25 minutes in. I just want you to do something that reminds you that you are here and alive. So if that's putting your hand over your heart, trying to find your pulse, putting your hand right in front of your face to feel your breath, or just looking at yourself, do something to remind you that you are alive, grateful, and well as we begin to slide out of the silence that was so gracious enough to wrap us up, pull us close, and remind us of our best selves and the best things that are happening right now in our lives to us and our loved ones. But yeah, we have 5 minutes left. Keep going. Keep fighting for your peace. Relax. And let your breath be your guide. We did it. That concludes our 30 minutes of silence. We just press pause. Go ahead and unpress it, okay? We did that. So now we're gonna move to our learning, and really, this is the reflective part, right? What was that like for you? How did you feel? What did it feel like? Did you feel anything? Um, so you can feel free to start thinking about that. And as you're thinking, we'll take about maybe 5 minutes. Um, to do that. And then, well, not even that. We're just going to kind of blend the L and the S with learning and sharing. If you want to take some time to think and then share when you're ready, you can do that. And I'll share out loud as well as I'm reflecting. Today's pause was really exciting for me. Just the excitement that I feel that I have the power. Um, to take charge of my life, the power to make things stop, even if it's just for 30 minutes, and enjoy being alive and being present. Uh, there were owls outside my window and birds, and being able to just enjoy hearing that, not trying to, push that noise out, but let that be a part of my environment and what's around me, and just notice that. Just notice how I feel, how the temperature makes my body feel, the softness of my favorite blanket. I just felt excited to be able to feel and observe and enjoy all of these simple things, just simple things. So that was really what my experience was like today. And also being very grateful for my body. I always love the body scan meditation. This gratefulness practice today just brought it to a new level with adding just the love and adoring and adorning your own body. How often do we get a chance to do that without the presence of someone else or the input or the influence even of someone else, to just love ourselves and love our body, and be very intentional about that. I feel excited also to know that you are watching this and you're on the other side, also experiencing this. Um, though varied from my own, knowing that I am helping people get in a space where their brain and their body can relax after a long week of making hundreds of decisions, thinking about were they the right or the wrong ones, feeling overwhelmed, maybe unexpected goodness happen and unexpected triumph, whatever happened, just the unexpected nature of life can throw us and shift our energies. And so I'm just incredibly grateful that you get a chance to pause and process what has happened, process that you are here in the now. Someone emailed me before we started about pause, and um, she was like, oh, I got caught up in life, and please don't charge it to my head. Of course not. Life is fast and furious. I was grateful that we hadn't talked since last year, and she made it to 2021. All things considered, that's the only thing that matters to me. I want you to have space to understand your world and be present in your world. As much as I love to get together, the more that I pause, the more that I am an advocate for you to live your life and get out and explore yourself and explore the world. So I am just, yes, today's pause was exciting. And that the fact that I get to do this, I do not take this for granted, that you all trust me to facilitate a safe space and facilitate a space of discovery and peace and calm, of meditation, of pause. I'm just incredibly excited that I get to be the one. I get to be the one that does this. And as we are in pursuit of better quality of life, happiness, productivity, all of the things that we want, we want more energy, we want more clarity. I'm happy to be a part of a small process that can help you get closer to that, whatever that looks like for you. That felt phenomenal. I agreed. Thank you for providing this space that continually recenters me and opens the channels of gratitude for myself and the world. Yes, yes, we need daily doses, and even if they're micro, even if they're small, we need daily doses of gratitude to help us remember what's important, remember why we do what we do, remember that we're going somewhere that's greater even than the place that we are in right now. So I'm extremely grateful for your feedback. So yeah, if you're here, we want to hear from you. This is also a great chance to practice and putting words to your thoughts or words to feelings. Not worrying about if you're doing it right, but doing it. That's the best thing you can do, and that's how you get better. That's how you feel comfortable. But if you're not there yet, that's okay. Come back to the next one and you try again. During the body scan, recognize how far my relationship with her body has traveled from a fairly insecure teen that felt very internal to an adult that recognizes, yes, just the progression. And I love that the relationship with our bodies. We've begun to explore like that relationship with self. And I think that is another relationship to explore, your relationship with your body. How is that? What do you want it to be like? How do we remember that this is the one that we have? It graces us and blesses us every day by doing the things, that bring us joy, that bring us peace, that bring us closer to the ones that we love and the things that we love, or just that the fact that it is, and maybe some of our abilities or our strengths and things have changed. Maybe our physical bodies have changed, and loving it fully, no matter what. I thank you for sharing that, because that's something I want to carry with me into this next week. Is just my relationship with my body, my hygiene, the way I dress it, the way I honor it, the way I allow other people to honor my body, and just like who they see me as in the skin. So I thank you for sharing that. I'm taking that with me. Yes, appreciating in fullness. Showed me that I'm in a place where I can fairly easily recognize gratitude, yes, for what each part of my body provides. Both provides and when it's speaking to me and sending me more love and care. Yes, yes. This privies us to listening to ourselves in such a new way, I believe. Part of the pause is like slicing through and kind of channeling through the noise of life. And so, if we can become better listeners in any facet, I think that's amazing when there's so much that we're receiving that stimulates us, but attuning our ears to relationship with ourself, relationship with our body, hearing it, knowing what those signs are. What are the alerts from coming from within? Is it just vibration? Um, so I'm enjoying just learning something that I want to take forward with me this week. I want to be a better listener to my body. We usually have power phrases. That is mine for the day. I want to be a better listener. Um, yeah, in many facets. So we'll take that's my power phrase. I want to be a better listener. I want to listen. I want to cultivate this relationship with myself and my body, my brain, every part. Is that possible? Do you think you can have a relationship with every part of your body? I don't know. Maybe it's the systems and the organs. We don't know, but we are ready to explore. Yes, great reflections. Thank you for the honesty and the openness and the vulnerability. The space has a way of bringing out of us what we need to face or bring forth or share, because other people may also be in need. Just like you just saw, I totally have been receiving from this conversation. We're taking what we need and we're sharing. This is the community care that we aspire to have all across our communities, our workspaces, and our world, right? We want to care for each other. So that is our time. Thank you so much for joining us, for pausing with us this morning. As far as next steps, if you're coming back to the community pause, we will see you in 2 weeks, and we challenge you to pause regularly. Even start with a minute a day. Start with a minute a day, but make sure you come back and tell us how it goes, right? So we'll see you in 2 weeks if you're going to do the community pause. If you'd like to try a retreat, our first retreat of the month is next Saturday at 9 a.m. Okay, so we are doing some changes to the format of that. We know your time is precious. We know you don't have much of it, but please block that time for us. We're changing it. It was a 4 hour format. We're going to break it down to 3 hours. We're bringing it down. We're listening to you. We heard you. We're going to go from 9 to 12. So starting a little bit later. So maybe it's not as early for those who are not our early birds. It's okay. We're going to make sure you get there. But yes, we'll be doing just our virtual silent retreat starting at 9 a.m. Grab your tickets on the Eventbrite. We do those every other week. So if you can't catch us next week for the retreat, we'll do another one on February 27th. Bring a friend. If you'd like to experience it, that's the best way. Bring somebody you care about that you also, want them to have the benefits of increased health and awareness and creativity. You want their emotional intelligence to build. Bring somebody with you. Work together. Literally polyamory within oneself. I'm open for that. Working together. So yes, those are really our upcoming events, and those will be our staple events. If we have any pop-ups or teasers in between, you'll want to follow us here. We will eventually have content and videos, and I'm certainly on LinkedIn if you want to follow me there. I'm taking a break from social media at the moment, but we're going to still make sure there is a way for us to connect. You can also visit the website, optimistictheory.com, to learn more about me, more about us. You can buy a mug. So you know how we say stay hydrated? You can have your pause mug and feel good. Like, it's a reminder. It's a visual command. It's a gentle command, but it's powerful, right? Lets you know exactly what to do. And the more you come hang with us, you'll know exactly how it feels and what it looks like. You won't have to question if it feels right. You'll be in community. We'll be right here to support you as we get these micro doses, again, to give you the power to stop and recharge in a nonstop world. That's what we're here for. And please stay tuned, because we will be doing in-person and in-home retreat experiences. So totally new for us, totally new for you, but we're going to bring the calm to you. And so we can't wait to get together in person. And for now, we're also very grateful for this virtual option. So I believe that is what I have for you. Thank you again for stopping for yourself. Thank you for recharging. I hope that you're feeling better. I hope you feel better than you came in. I hope you're ready for this day and for the weekend. We also just challenge you too, while you're taking these mini pauses, or just, I want to call them mini because your pause is your pause, right? While you are intentionally pausing throughout the week, we also encourage you to look at your digital diet. We want you to be digitally well as well. So taking time to just assess your relationship with tech, taking a break from social media, or lessening your hours, putting your phone on do not disturb, or looking into your digital well-being apps. We absolutely want you to use your technology as the tools they were meant to be, and not fall into the trap of the distractions. I just watched The Social Dilemma. So also, if you haven't checked out, that's a resource that I'll pass to you. Just to help us rethink not only our relationship with tech, but wearing busy as a badge. We want to pledge to pause, and we want to share that with all of our friends and family to keep each other well. So with that being said, I'm signing off for now. Thank you again so much. Feel free to contact us. If you want to work with me, the best way to do that is to reach out and send an email. You can do that on the website, or if you want to email info@optimistictheory.com with any questions or you want to share just your story and your experience, and maybe you weren't ready to share in the chat today or out loud, that's fine. Feel free to take your time, pause, send me an email. We can set up a phone call. I'd love to hear from you, but have a great day, and I will see you in 2 weeks. Have a good one. Bye.